A Team 6 investigation.
I don't know why anybody would ever get a front-load machine that would basically destroy all your clothes, stink up your laundry room, and stink up your house.
They look nice in your laundry room. They even save you time and money. But front-load washing machines could be leaving you with dirty laundry. Thousands of consumers are complaining about the popular energy-efficient machines. Lawsuits have even been filed against multiple manufacturers.
And tonight, Team 6 investigator Trina Robinson shows us why there's mounting front-load fury over what some say is growing inside.
Margie Gallinal does a couple of loads of laundry in her front-load washing machine a week and loved the way it washed her clothes when she first got the machine a couple of years ago. But these days, she wonders if she's handling dirty laundry.
The odor lingers and it stays. I can leave the door open so that it ventilates. Sure enough, if you open the door again, that smell comes out at you. Miami lawyer Tammy Fox-Isakoff's problem was bigger than Margie's. She says the only place she could get away from the gross, musty smell coming from her Electrolux front loader was to go outside.
My house smelled so bad that I even made my husband get environmental engineers in the house to determine whether or not we had mold or anything in the house. Everything came out fine. The only mold was coming from the washing machine.
These are photos submitted to the court of what Tammy's machine looked like deep inside after just 1 year of use. She says the mold growing inside her machine was not just ruining her clothes, but impacting her health.
I was having trouble breathing, and literally at the end of every day, by 3 o'clock every day, I had no voice.
Tammy tried to get Electrolux to fix the front loader, but
their attitude was so almost rude, like, take a hike, it's your problem, it's not our problem, we're not going to stand behind it.
Enraged at that response, Fox-Isakoff hired attorney Stuart Epsteiner to sue Electrolux.
To my knowledge, all the major sellers have been sued.
Attorney Epsteiner says most front loaders have a design flaw that turns them into oversized Petri dishes.
It doesn't have the rinsing aspect of a top loader, and the dirty water stays in the unit after the wash cycle is over. You close the door, it stays hot and moist, and then bacteria and mold and other organisms start to grow inside the machines.
Here are more photos from inside other Electrolux machines, showing areas that owners can't readily see or clean. The photos were part of Epsteiner's evidence in the lawsuit filed against Electrolux.
When we get machines and disassemble them using an expert, and when we do that, we photograph it. And I think that if people observe the photographs of what the inside of a front-load washing machine looks like, they would be appalled.
Tammy eventually settled her lawsuit against Electrolux for $1,500.
When you can get a top-load machine and never have to worry about this problem, I don't know why anybody would ever get a front-load machine that would basically destroy all your clothes, stink up your laundry room, and stink up your house.
Electrolux declined our request for an on-camera interview, but issued this statement in part. Electrolux takes the safety of its products very seriously. To help prevent odors, mildew, or mold, consumers should leave the door open for a few hours after use or, if more convenient, when the washer is not in use. And the EPA's website page, Energy Star, also recommends leaving the door open, saying, quote, when the machine is not in use, the seal can trap moisture in the machine and lead to mold. However, leaving the door open on a front loader so the machine can dry out and mold doesn't grow can present a different kind of hazard for small children.
A 4-year-old girl dies after climbing into a washing machine.
That child climbed into a front loader in this California neighborhood, and her toddler brother turned the machine on. Margie says she's been leaving her door open when she's not washing clothes. Matt Fusinato of Miami Appliance checked out Margie's machine.
What kind of problem are you having?
The odor.
Look at what comes out of the gasket, which seals in the water.
That's all mold from one swipe.
Margie will take Matt's advice on cleaning the machine with bleach. And experts at Consumer Reports say that makers of front loaders are trying to address the problems of pooling water in the gasket in the newer models.
You've got to wipe it dry very regularly. Is that an inherent design flaw? I don't know if I would go that far, because we're seeing them doing things, putting fans in to blow air across the gaskets that's helping to minimize that.
But Attorney Epsteiner says no consumer should have to take these extra measures or spend more money to prevent mold.
When you have this beautiful new machine on display, you should disclose that the machine has a propensity to develop bad smells, bacteria, and mold.
So here are a few tips from the EPA and other experts to try and cut down on the smell and potential mold growth and bacteria. If you don't have small children, you might want to just try leaving the door open. Next, try drying out the soap dispenser and the gasket. Also, you might want to try this. Use bleach or a front load cleaner if the manufacturer recommends it. Also, you might want to try this finally. Run a fan or a dehumidifier to really dry out that machine. And if you have any other questions on this story, go to NBC6.com. Trina Robinson, NBC6 South Florida.